now from the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning on August 1st, 2016. And good morning to you all on this lovely Monday morning, August 1st, 2016. 1st of August, back to work. Here are your news and odds. Top story at 8:01 on this Monday morning is Washington. Donald Trump's criticism about the Muslim parents of a slain American soldiers has generated once again a backlash within his own party. The flood that devastated the downtown Ellicott City, Maryland, killed 2 people and destroyed or damaged at least 35 buildings, was the worst in memory of a 57-year-old county executive. By videos uploaded online by Syrian opposition activists show the murder records of a Russian helicopter down in Syria. Kabul, Afghanistan, a group of militants including a suicide truck robber targeted a Kabul guest house, but the 4 contractors only had Monday killed him. 1 policeman and wounded 4, African and 40, he said. The newlyweds are just 6 months more than the big rectangular basket early Saturday morning anticipated a hot air balloon ride that would have floated them in the high over the pasture lands of rural Lockhart, Texas, just at the peak of the horizon. As the newlyweds, a preschool teacher, young mother among the 16 dead in the fiery hot air balloon crash. The Miss Universe organization is sent by their contestant in the news named the E-News. The language Kennedy uses is acceptable that any age in no way reflects the value of the Miss Universe organization. In Ankara, Turkey. Turkey on Monday slammed a German court decision that prevented President Recep Tayyip Erdogan from addressing a demonstration in Germany denouncing that Turkey's failed July 15 coup and disseminated a German diplomat in protest. Turkey has elected its first female governor of the Arab-speaking environment of North Korea has a Hong Kong Yuriko Kaneki, a former Japanese defense minister, the 6-year-old who received over $1 million votes more than her nearest mom, Harem Masuda. In Seoul, about 1 in 10 inmates in North Korea's political prison camps are beyond bars for attempting to flee the south. Boston police announced in a statement on Sunday in the 2016 National Night Out event series a celebration of neighborhood watch groups. Surging wildfire that broke over the weekend near Fresno damaged homes and thousands and hundreds of evacuation workers on 10-day-old base on the Central Coast kept growing and causing problems for firefighters and displaced residents. Since one sided law, House Bill No. 2 faced opposition and support from people across North County, United States. Carbondale, Illinois. Officers of the Carbondale Police Department were patrolling 7 block of North Carbondale Saul Street where they determined the gunshot being fired as Illinois officers shot by a fleeing suspect and transported to St. Louis. New York Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump never got a letter from the National Football League complaining about presidential debate the NFL said on Sunday. Didi Chuxing, the dominant ride-hail service in China, said it will require Uber Technologies incorporated operations in the country and in a battle that cost the 2 companies billions and a convenient for customers and drivers. A gains in it all held closer to the weakest level a month after traders pushed their expectations for a Federal Reserve interest rate increase out of September next year. London, GlaxoSmithKline, and Google's parent Alphabet Life Sciences unit created a new company focused on fighting diseases by targeted electrical signals to the body jump-started in the novel field of medicine called bioelectronics. The Arizona's manufacturing sector slowed in July while Germany accounted much of the growth that was recorded of activity declined in France and edged toward the stagnation of Spain and Italy according to surveys by purchase and managers. Iran with options for oil and natural gas expanded. Iranian President Hassan Rouhani said a joint nuclear agreement that strengthened the country's independence. Iraq. Kurdish military leaders confirmed to Iraqi media that the Islamic State terror group was responsible for attacks on oil and gas installations in north of Iraq. Scavenger away for $96 million in the following the week. Earnings report Norwegian energy company Statoil said it was getting rid of some of its gas assets in the United States. Alright, look at some stock market reports now is Dow 2411 at 8432.24, SP 521.33.60, and Nasdaq 5162.13. Researchers at the University of Illinois Chicago believe today to be a perfect eating order for the synthetic solar cells as the technology that mimics the plant's ability to inhale carbon dioxide with water, converting the glucose to oxygen. Restore to human space launch capabilities in the U.S. is a major effort being managed by NASA direct flight from Florida Space Control close to the International Space Station. It will enable U.S. crews to devote more time to available time. Palo Alto, California. Today, the controversial biotech startup startups will go where they never been before. Scientific conference. The United States will see more cases of local Zika virus transmission to Florida. U.S. health official warned on Sunday outlet is unlikely to turn a broader situation to say in Brazil or Puerto Rico. As traveling parks spring up across the United States, industries and kids have jumped to a new study of five. Senator Charles Schumer said Sunday it takes too long for dangerous food to take it off shelves and demanded that the FDA network as its recall guidelines. Here comes the Alright, local news. Hanover, the city garnered a record amount in building of permit fees last year, bringing almost $1 billion in number that pretends that more tax money for cash-strapped city coffers in the near future. According to the building department figures, the fee total for the fiscal year ended June 30 was $991,153, a 77% increase from the last year's total of $559,454. Building Commissioner Doug Semple said that's the biggest ever, as about 93% of $920,300 went into the general fund to help fund the city budget. The rest went in a revolver fund used to make contracted inspectors and gas, plumbing, and mechanical work. Mansfield. Thursdays, Mansfield is known as well required, mostly wet summer weather. Elm Street first in the production of Mansfield Music and Arts Society Theater to rank as headline events. Forget the mill, Murray character to Caddyshack. He couldn't handle a single golfer, a little depressed this season who know to attack golf courses in the summer trap, even a monsoon. Not Federer, for seniors in the market for a new home for the first four bedroom would probably break higher the list of us. Renton, the town's new automatic trash program, is expected to be fully operational Monday. Boston, State Senator Kenneth Donnelly has been hospitalized and is expected to go surgery in the next couple of days. The Democrat was admitted in the Massachusetts Hospital over the weekend, according to his senator's Facebook page. The Post said he was experiencing difficulties but did not reveal the nature of his illness. A retired firefighter, Donnelly has served in the state since 2009 and currently holds the position of major whip. Springfield, Massachusetts police said Springfield are sponsoring several events in 11 separate neighborhoods throughout the western Massachusetts city as part of National Night Out. And take a look at New England alerts in Somerset, Massachusetts. An early morning fire showed from a single family dwelling, and the fire department was on the scene at 1:45 a.m. Peter Channel News High, middle week on this Monday morning. Time off a spot report. The Boston Red Sox yesterday defeated the Los Angeles Angels 5-3, while the New England Revolution fell to the Orlando Football Club 3-1. Tonight, the Red Sox will be out in Seattle, taking the Seattle Bears. Game time 10:10 p.m. out in Seattle, which is 7:10 p.m. their time. On Monday afternoon, the non-waiver trade that will go down. Jimmy Walker hit off late charges at the Patriots on a minor front side to win his first major, the 2016 PGA Championship. Houston, the moment he heard the question of Draymond Green was ready, he didn't hide from it. He answered with honesty and reflection. East Bradford, New Jersey, by the time the New York Jets were finishing practice on Sunday, wide receiver Miles White, Jeremy Davis, and Ricky Sherman were winning with the first team offense. Next week's season started in 2016 Olympic Games in Rio de Janeiro, and fans for what should be the biggest event of the sporting calendar has been determined by Mario Divisional Crab, the Zika virus that actually built in Charlotte Stadium. Comic McMahon Beach in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. 2 thousands of anti-government demonstrations protesting corruption scheduled at Frenton's and Bar. The Olympic Games is a special call where the protest was reference to the President Dilma Rousseff. The Austrian Olympic team being torn by fees official facilities collapsed. A rep built for a competitor to both reached the water hangs after collapsing at the Marina de Gloria venue just days before the start. Peter Channel News High, 8:10 on this Monday morning. Back to work, and it's time out for traffic and transit report. Let's start off on the MBTA, where the subway system, it's looking good. On the commuter rail, Newbury train 192 is cancelled. Consider train 158, 160, or 108. And Newbury train 160 is expected to depart Newbury 5:15 minutes beyond schedule to the later route of the outbound train. And on the ferries, they are looking good. Alright. Take a look at the highways and byways, where the highways and byways in New York City are slow. 95 on the southbound side is backed up to Fairfield all the way and to Greenwich. 95 on the northbound side is slow from Port Chester, New York all the way and to Greenwich, Connecticut. 95 on the northbound side also the Waving Stretch. Mary Parkway southbound side is backed up from Bridgeport to Stamford. 91 on the northbound side is backed up before I-84 Hartford, Connecticut. I-84 westbound side is backed up to Newtown Stretch. 84 on the eastbound side, also on the New Britain Stretch. Out in Rhode Island, 95, the northbound side is backed up from 37 in Wark all the way out to downtown Providence. 146 on the southbound side is backed up from 50 to 95. 195 on the westbound side is backed up from St. Concrete to downtown Providence. 146 on the northbound side. It is slow around the Socket area around 122. 485 on the northbound side is stop and go from 44 Middlebury all the way out to Route 140 in Mansfield and Norton. 485 on the northbound side hits Michigan around Route 1 in Redford. 95 on the northbound side is backed up from Route 1 in Shared all the way to Route 128 Kenton. 95 on the southbound side. Also on 295 in Attleboro. 24 on the northbound side is backed up from 27 in Buckton all the way out to Route 128 in Braintree. 128 Buffett also from 24 in Kenton all the way to Braintree. 128 on the northbound side is backed up from 95 in Kenton all the way to Route 20 Waltham. 128 southbound side is backed up from 129 in Redden all the way out to Waltham. West back in the eastbound side, it is backed up from Western all the way to Newton, westbound side, backed up in Western Quarter. 93 in the southbound side, so from Medford to Zinkin Bridge. 93 Buffett also from Route 128 out of Redden. Route 3 in the southbound side is backed up from Tingsboro all the way at the North Billerica. 485 stop go from 85 in Milford all the way to the west back in Westport. 290 eastbound side, also in 485 Barber. I-91 in the southbound side is backed up from 291 in Springfield. 495 is southbound side, and it is so for the westward stretch. 495 northbound side is back from Route 2 in Littleton, not into Route 3, and after Route 3. 485 on both ends, also at Route 93 out in Lawrence. Spotted Turbine is southbound side, also at Route 4 Durham, New Hampshire. 89 is southbound side, also around the Middleton stretch. 89 and 91 is southbound side, also after the Claymore up in Vermont. 95 on the southbound side, also after Palmer, Maine. 87 on the southbound side, also around the Plattsburgh stretch. New York City 3, also between 89 Schenectady and 87 in Albany, New York. Peter Channel News Time, 8:13 on this Monday morning, and it's time now for a weather report on this Monday morning, and it's a sunny start to your morning. Alright? Look at that. Radar, and it shows the lines of rain showers stretching west of Lebanon, temperature stretching down for south of Brooklyn, Vermont, and stretching down southeast of Glens Falls, New York. Then, seeing some rain showers off the Cape Ann, and a lot of rain showers hugging the Cape Ann coast from Newport, then from upward, and a lot of showers in southeast of Nantucket. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For today, we're going to see some clouds come at 66 degrees. Eastward about 5 to 7 miles an hour. For tonight, slight chance of showers about 9 p.m. Punch back after 1 a.m. Clouds got low about 63 degrees. Northeast about 5 miles an hour. Chance of 20%. Today, chance of showers made before 1 p.m. Most clouds got about 67 degrees. Northeast about 7 to 9 miles an hour. Chance of 30%. New rain fall about less than 10 inches possible. For tonight, punch back after 3 a.m. Clouds got at 58 degrees. Northward about 3 to 6 miles an hour. For Wednesday, punch back 4 a.m. Most sunny, most coast coming anywhere about 62 degrees. No for about 6 miles coming southeast in the afternoon. For Thursday, patch about 4, 7 a.m. after 5 a.m. Most of the podcasts may be about 63 degrees. Friday, patch about 4, 8 a.m. Most of the podcasts are December about 68 degrees. For Saturday, check the shot. That's on parts of Sunday podcasts are 88 about 65 degrees. Transportation 40%. For Sunday, most of the skies about 85 degrees. Currently, not near it. Clear skies and it's 69 degrees. Humidity at 90%. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Morning News on this Monday morning, July 1st, Monday morning, August 1st, 2016. Please have a good morning and good positive attitude, and I'll see you at 12 noon for a noontime report. Have a good morning.